Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Horford, no luck.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
Inside. Here's Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Simmons. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Back to Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Over Drummond. 6 to shoot. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make. And on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Outside for Simmons. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
Assisted.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Smart. At the top of the key, Horford. The three. And it's Horford again missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Right side, Durant. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
And the slam by Williams.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can carry your offense for long stretches.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's KD. Rebound by the Celtics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 5.
Joe Harris. Patrick Mills.
Here's Smart. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Horford. shot and game clock separated by 5. Tatum at the elbow. Tatum draws the double. Outside, Horford. Smart goes in. Here's Brown. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. At the end of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
To the inside. Here's Tatum. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. Brown's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
How about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
To the paint. Here's Horford. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. 8 points for Al Horford.
The playmaking ability of Al Horford, wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Pass to Mills. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing. And the Celtics with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
When we talk about Smart as a leader, this guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
On the wing, Brown. He's got 5. And he converts the layup. Brown's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Boston.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low. Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Griffin.
Griffin
hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's KD. 6 points for him. Pass to Claxton. Curry on the wing.
Celtics foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
The kick out to Irving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
So both teams changing it up here.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Here's Pritchard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Next ball. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
11 seconds left here in the second. Curry on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
3 points.
Curry's got 5 now.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's the Nets now. The lead is 2. KD on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nets. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Horford. A Shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 10.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Irving misses. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics trail by 5.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
White, left side. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Boston with another.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
Simmons with it. Williams picks him up. KD looking around. And finished off by KD.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Down low. Here's Horford. Up and in on the layup. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
It's really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Outside, Horford. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 5. Simmons with it. Out guarded by Smart. Now here's Simmons. Horford with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Harris. And Tatum pulls it down.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
.124 left for the third. Here's Williams. It's blocked. And they get it back.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And stolen by Simmons. Mills with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Nets passing it around. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot goes in. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Harris outside. And the Nets, another 3.
For 3.
Here's Smart. 6 points for him. In the corner, Horford with it. Brown wide open, he fires. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Celtics trail by 6. Now Smart in the corner. Tatum with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
The kick out to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Assisted.
Brown's got his first points of the game.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That's his third personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Kevin Durant.
And the basket is good.
How about the ability to slice through the defense, muscle through the shot? KD, go ahead, sir.
The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. And it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Assist goes to...
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alton.
3-second violation.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Durant down low. And finished off by KD.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Williams. It's Drummond with the rebound. Nets leading by 10. Outside for Durant. A double team KD. Back to Curry. No good from outside. Smart with the ball. Pass to Williams. High, arcing shot. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Drummond with it. Curry, wide open. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Curry. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. On the clock. Cuts off the pass. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, the ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Launches a three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to Tatum. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them this